Doing a quick little update here. I mean, we just been rocking Bitcoin, keeping it very simple, using Bitcoin because we can 100x, and with these indicators, we can get real dirty with that 100x. Like we can really smoke. But this is easy on the 20x, guys. You want to practice the 20x. So right here, simple. As soon as we get in, we use our 1 minute move. Once we have our 1 minute move, we start looking for our 20% or at least 15% profit. And don't forget there's a double bar at the bottom that you need to slide over in case you don't see your take profit or stop loss. You need to always move that over so you do see that, so you can set your stop loss when you do jump and you get the number that you're looking for. So right now, we're looking for the 3 minute to go green here. It's going to obviously pull back a little because we have our 1 minute coming down here. Doing this little retest. We need this. Very, very nice, very nice. Now I like that little quick drop because now we need to see it bounce back up and pull back. Push on a better run here. Now a lot of times, guys, you can simply set your profits right above your 200 moving average on the 1 minute. It'll wick anything, you know, slightly above it, and that's normally probably on 100x. It's probably a 20% move for you most of the time. So there's a lot of things that, you know, you guys can, while you're watching your trades, kind of look at what you can take advantage of. Simple things like that. See how we're doing on our 3 minute. All right, we're gonna push up here. We're looking for the 3 minute to go green. That means an extended run. Looks like it's consolidating nicely. 27, 28, 29. So you can see right here, 9, 8, 9, 8. There we go. There's our push. That's what we wanted to see. And we should have the 1 minute reversing right now, which it is. RSI bouncing out the bottom to make a run, which means our 3 minute should have another run here. Safest play is always waiting for your, especially if you're using less leverage. You know, you want to make safer plays by being into the higher the leverage, the more you can take risk as far as like using just the trend buy-in. All right, just getting in on the trend green right here on a 3 minute would have got you in at 16,395 or minimum 16.4, right? That's an easy 20% gain already. And just make sure you're staying on top of your stop losses, because it's hard to keep profits on that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times the higher the time frame, the reason why we use them is to give us more of a stronger move, right? That's why you newbies should always trade on nothing less than a 30 minute and always using a 1 hour most of the time. Now we got the RSI on the 1 minute closing out at the bottom here. So normally what we like to do is let that just kind of run out. Look for its bounce back. As long as the buying trend is still green, we'll hold our position. Remember, every time frame has a pullback, right? So once it has a run, it kind of goes in. So this is what I mean. Let's say you're using a 100x on Bitcoin, right? And you're on the 1 minute, right? And you see this kind of crawl up to the top. You see your buying trend pop in here at 1385. You go for your long, right? There's always a pullback. So once you see this green here, wait for the pullback to come back. And then on the continuation green right here is where you would go on the enter, because you're above your moving average at 16,390. And that would have gave you a nice little run up here. And then I guarantee on 100x, that's probably a 24% gain right there. So right now we're just waiting for the bounce, and it looks like we're going to get on the RSI in this next push here. And remember, you're getting half of whatever the percents are, right? So you want to always hit a 20% gain so that when you close out and you pay your fees, you get at least 10%. You do that 10 times, guess what? You doubled your bag, all right? And that is pretty much it, man. I mean, you keep, I mean, it's a simple philosophy. Hit 20% gains, close out your trade, you know, stop loss it. If it goes higher, keep moving your stop loss, but 20% gains means 10% wins, right? 10% wins is 100%, meaning you doubled your bag. Plus, you got to realize you're compounding interest, meaning every time there's a win, you have a small win on top of it. So, there was an event I've been in the hills, fucking cars, feeling like a pop. And remember, guys, if you're in you know, the goal is just to simply make money. And don't overthink the money, man. Once you hit that 20%, just take it. One good trade a day. The goal is one good trade a day, right? Meaning, if you can get one good trade a day, every 15 days, you have at least 10 good trades, right? That means every 2 weeks, you double your money. So if you start with $100, at the end of 2 weeks, you have 200. And then at the end of the next 2 weeks, you have 4. And then 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, then 16 becomes 32, 32 becomes 6,000. And then once you learn how to do that, you increase your trading bag. Notice how we went red here? So we want to make sure that we're setting our stop loss here pretty tight here, because we do have a red formation there. But our RSI is at the bottom here, so we might give it a little bit of leeway, but not too much. And if you guys don't know, right here, you always got to move this bar around if you don't see your take profit side in there, right? So for instance, half of this, no matter what's a win's a win, right? So, sorry guys, I'm a little under the weather right now. And the weather's killing me, you know what I'm saying? A little under the weather right now, guys. Entry price 16,404. So let's make sure that we get a stop loss here at 16,4. We'll go 10. Just because I wanted to make sure that I don't lose any money on this trade. You know, if I can break even or make, you know, a very small percent, it's okay. That's the goal, is never lose on the trade. Just break even, and then, you know, as you move along, your trades will get better and better, and you'll hit, right? It's pretty simple. But we don't have any green on our 3-minute right here, so a lot of you rookies would be waiting anyways. This is why, if you're not using really high leverage, right? High leverage is for the 1 minute, etc. Lower leverage, you want to go further out, like 15, 30, 1 hour. Because those trades have a lot more consolidation and they want to like really move up. That's what they. Alright, so there we go. We cleaned out. That's okay to get into like a trade. Now, what happened there is I didn't take my 20% gains because I'm doing a couple things here. But I was looking for a continuation run. But this is why you just want to always just take your profits, guys. You know, I preach it a million times. You know, just take the 20% runs. Alright, now let's take a look here. Does look like we're going to continue. If we continue to look on here, we notice that we're getting a lot of good consolidation here on Bitcoin, which is nice to see a little bit here. But But I don't know. I don't know if it can hold, because you can see here on the 30-minute we're starting to fight against that 200 moving average, which is orange, which is probably going to win the fight and send Bitcoin back down after the 30-minute RSI gets rejected. And I always like to look at the 1 hour RSI to see where it's at. Now the 1 hour RSI is already at the bottom, so we could get some type of push here, but doesn't look too good. Now normally your first bullish flag that pops up on any type of push up on the 1 hour is normally a breakout move. So it does look like there might be something coming here, but a lot of times it will retest and fill some of these areas. So it is likely that it could retest this area right here, this bottom line of 16,310 before it kind of bounces, or even this consolidation mark down here. But it does look like a little bullish flag is coming, but any of those moves here would send a bounce back up. But doesn't look like the bullish flags are holding against the 200 moving average. So the market is still very, very weak. Remember that. So shorts are better than longs. So here, this long would have been entered at 16,565, and you'd be making a ton of money right now. But use the 1 hour, guys. Search for your 1 hour entries on your shorts right here. Take advantage of the 1 hour. It does a lot better than anything else. All right, guys. Good luck. God bless out there. Keep going.